Okay, let's talk about artificial intelligence. Because let's be real, this isn't some far-off science fiction concept anymore. It's here and it's moving so fast, it's literally reshaping our world in real time. So, in this explainer, we're going to look ahead. What will your life actually look like, powered by AI, by the year 2030? Let's dive in. So, I want to start by asking you a question, a pretty personal one. Just take a second and think about your world. Your day-to-day, your job, how you stay healthy, how you get from A to B. Why? Because pretty much all of that is on the verge of a massive change, thanks to AI. And we're talking less than a decade away. All right, so first up, the AI decade ahead. A lot of people are calling this next chapter in history the AI decade. And look, this isn't just about your phone getting a little bit smarter. We are talking about a fundamental, ground-up shift in how our society works. And the sheer speed of this change, that's the first thing we really need to wrap our heads around. And here's the thing. The biggest prediction is that AI's impact won't just be in a few niche areas. Nope. It's going to be everywhere. We're talking a complete, comprehensive influence that touches, well, everything, from your most personal health choices all the way up to the entire global economy. Now, check this out, because this quote really gets to the heart of the change. Right now, what do? We tell our assistants what we want. They're reactive. But by 2030, imagine an assistant that's already one step ahead of you. It's predicting what you need before you even know you need it. It's moving from being just a tool to being, well, a proactive partner in your life. Kind of wild, right? Okay, so let's make this real. Enough with the abstract ideas. How is this actually going to feel in our everyday lives? We're going to break it down and look at 4 huge areas that are about to be completely reimagined. Our health, our work, how we travel, and even how we learn. First up is healthcare. And honestly, the potential here is just mind-blowing. I want you to picture this. AI systems that can predict if you're going to get a disease before you have any symptoms, just by crunching data. Or how about medicine that isn't one size fits all, but is tailored specifically for your DNA? And we're even talking about AI-assisted surgeries that operate with a precision that's literally superhuman. And this quote right here is a perfect example. Think about an AI that can scan an MRI in seconds, spotting the tiniest, earliest signs of a disease that a human eye might overlook, and finding it early enough to make a real difference. See, this isn't about replacing doctors. It's about giving them superpowers. Okay, let's talk about our jobs. And yeah, of course, AI is going to automate some of the boring, repetitive stuff. That's a given. But the real story here, the bigger story, is about augmentation. It's about making us better at what we do. The future of work is probably a partnership, right? Where AI does all the heavy lifting, all the grunt work, and that frees us humans up to focus on what we're great at: strategy, big ideas, and creativity. And here's exactly what that partnership looks like. Imagine an AI that can sift through millions of data points on sales in like a split second. It finds some weird, hidden trend that no human would ever spot. It then serves that insight up to the team. And what do the humans do? They do what humans do best. They strategize, they make the call. That right there is the new model for collaboration. All right, next up, transportation, how we get around. By 2030, seeing a car with no one in the driver's seat will probably be normal, but it's so much bigger than just self-driving cars. Think of AI as the traffic controller for an entire smart city. It's managing the flow of everything: cars, trucks, public transit, to cut down on traffic jams, make our streets way safer, and make the whole system incredibly efficient. And here's a little snapshot of what that future could look like. You click Buy Online, and you're not thinking about waiting 2 days for a delivery truck. No way. Instead, you're watching an autonomous drone land on your doorstep with your package, maybe just minutes later. This isn't just about getting stuff faster. It's a total reinvention of how we buy and sell things. And finally, let's look at education. For hundreds of years, we've pretty much taught everyone the same way. It's a one-size-fits-all approach. Well, AI is poised to completely shatter that model. We're talking about a future where every single student gets a learning plan that's just for them, with a personal AI tutor that adapts in real time to how they learn, what they're good at, and where they need a little extra help. And this is exactly how that would work. Let's say a student is struggling with algebra. An AI won't just repeat the same lesson over and over. It'll generate brand new problems. It'll try different analogies, different ways of explaining the core idea. And it'll keep working with that student until, click, it all makes sense. It's like having a dedicated, patient, private tutor for every kid in the world. Okay, So we've seen all this incredible potential. It sounds amazing, right? But with new powers come new problems. And AI isn't developing in a bubble. When it starts to merge with other powerful technologies, it cranks up both the benefits and the risks. And that forces us to face some really big, really tough questions as a society. This slide really shows you what I mean. Think of AI as a force multiplier. You take AI and you combine it with the insane power of quantum computing, suddenly you can solve problems that we thought were impossible. You pair AI with the billions of sensors from the Internet of Things and boom, our homes and cities become truly intelligent, reacting to our needs. It amplifies everything. And that brings us right to the central conflict, the big debate around AI. Because for every amazing promise, there's a flip side, a potential danger we have to deal with. Augmenting human intelligence sounds incredible, but what about the jobs that get left behind? Making our world safer is great, but what happens when bad actors use AI to create new security threats? It's a double-edged sword. Which all leads to a really important conclusion. The tech itself isn't enough. We can't just build it and hope for the best. We absolutely need guardrails. As a society, we have to get serious about building rules and regulations to make sure AI decisions are transparent, to make sure they're fair, to find and eliminate algorithmic bias, and to stop these powerful tools from being used for the wrong reasons. So let's bring this all home. As we rocket towards 2030, one thing is crystal clear. Our future is going to be powered by AI. That's not really up for debate anymore. The real question has shifted from if this is going to happen to how we, all of us, are going to shape it. And this quote really says it all, doesn't it? The technology is coming. It's going to be there to enhance our lives in ways we can probably barely even comprehend right now. So our job, our collective responsibility, is to be informed, to pay attention, and to be responsible stewards of this revolution, to make sure it's guided in a way that actually benefits everybody. So I'll just leave you with this one last thought to chew on. By 2030, AI will be ready to augment human life. We know that. The real question is, will we be ready? Will we have done the work to augment ourselves with the wisdom, with the foresight, and with the ethics needed to guide it well?